right, you guys, here is spelling and poetry. I'm gonna start here. Here are the contents. So it's gonna start off with spelling. You're gonna have your spelling list here, and then it'll go into some seat work. Now, I do want to point out that on the bottom left-hand corner is the lesson number, and then on this page, you're going to see it on the bottom right-hand corner. So all these spelling words are going to be used for these pages of seat work. And then it goes into your second spelling list. So I am just gonna start flipping through for you guys. So here we are starting poetry. Here is the poem. It says August through September. Now, depending on when you guys are gonna start your school year, that may vary. What I did with these is I took them out of this book, and because I rip my books apart and I organize them per week for the year. So this turned into a poetry folder for my daughter. I laminated each one of the poems for her, and she just kept it at her desk so she could use it when they were learning. So here's The Secret, Boat Sail on the River. And let me just tell you guys, it is so awesome to actually hear your kids reciting these poems on their own, and they have these little cute moves that they do while they're doing them. I just love it. I think it's so fun and really cool. So, Indian Children in the Heart of a Seed. We have God Gave Me Eyes, The Wonderful World, and then The Brown Thrush. So that is it for poetry. Now we're gonna get into spelling homework. Okay, so what I did was I cut out all of my, or I rip apart my books. So what I did, you're gonna see the top portion is the spelling list, and then the bottom is their actual spelling list also. Okay, so on every Thursday, they're gonna get a new spelling list. Okay, so what I would do is I cut these out. You're gonna see that they have them at the top, okay? Cut them out. I laminated them. You don't have to. I did. I laminated them, and then I put them on one of those rings that you pull apart and you click back together. You can get them from the dollar store. Now, this curriculum is actually for my niece. She's going into the first grade. My daughter's going into the second. So I am super familiar with this whole curriculum for first grade. So that's what I did with that. It was super helpful with her. She had the list for the whole week, and then once she moved on to the next, she just flipped it over that ring and went on to list 2. Now, what I did with this is on Thursdays she would have this. So I would have her write her spelling word in cursive on here, okay? And then it continues on the back. And then what I would do is I would do flashcards with her. It doesn't say to do flashcards, but I'm crazy and I did flashcards. I think it doesn't say it. I'm thinking that was my idea. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm forgetting things. So what I would do is I'd have her write this in cursive, and then I would have her write the flashcards in print. Only because she started to forget how to write print because we were doing so much cursive. So that is just what we did. And then every day for her seat work, I would have her write a list of her spelling words, and I would have her write it in print and then in cursive every day after this. Okay, so this she'd get on Thursday. She'd do it how I just said, cursive here, flashcards in print. And then Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I would have her do use one of the writing tablet papers that you get in the curriculum for her lists. And then I would just have her do it on the front, and then I would have her do the next day on the back, so we're not wasting paper. But that is what I did with this. So I don't know if that's helpful for you guys. I mean, it helps them learn print and cursive. So it's a lot, but I think that in the long run, it will totally be worth it. Alright, you guys, so here is art. It's going to start with contents. Here is scope and sequence, concepts, techniques, and then here's your plan ahead supply list. This is pretty helpful. It'll tell you, so in September, that is if you start in September. I know some of you guys are year round. But here is project 1. It's going to be my color wheel, and you're going to need a paper fastener. So I think that that is super helpful. Okay, so helpful hints for classroom management. I don't know if you really need that because we are homeschooled. So here we go, project 1, September. So this is basically coming from lesson 2. Okay, so this is going to be my color wheel. They're going to be working on primary colors. And then you'll see here every page that belongs with the projects, it'll show the number here. This was so cute. You put it on here, it was super cute. And this was pretty cool too. We just bought a card from the Dollar Tree to use for that. This was fun. This was super cute. I'm gonna just say that about every single one of them. Oh, we didn't do those. Some of them we didn't do. We did our own crafting for holidays. This one was pretty cool. The Pioneer Cabin with toothpicks. right, so that is the art projects book. Thank you guys so much for checking out this channel and checking out this video. If you want to see more like this, just don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you're alerted whenever I have new uploads, and don't forget to hit that like. Guys, so much again. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and be blessed always.